So it has come to my notice, like this, for the past, let's say 30 or 35 days plus, I've been trying to film myself like every day. I'll film myself, then put it out on TikTok, film myself, put it out on TikTok. So now I've realized that I'm not good with words and I don't articulate well enough. Hence, I'll be embarking on a, let's say, 30 days articulation challenge. I got to get better. So I scrolled in on YouTube. I was doing a little bit of research and I came across this video. Let me play the video, then I'll do the exercise. Hopefully I get better along the line.
Reason for this. Next time you watch the news, notice how the anchors exaggerate their mouth movement. There's a good reason for this. Their job is to speak as clearly as possible. And I'll show you a simple drill to help you do that too. All you need is a pen.
A pen. I'm with my pen.
Practicing this quick drill regularly will train you to be more articulate with little effort. Place a pen between your teeth and read a paragraph from a book out loud. Focusing on pronouncing each sound clearly, then...
Okay, so here is my pen and here is my book. I'll be reading out loud. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's read just this first page. Let's go through. Okay, so here's my pen. Okay,
and read it again without the pen. There.
Okay, so here is my pen. Right, this is how I make good. Okay, so mystery solved. 95% of the people who hear, understand, and agree with the principle do not have the ability to apply it to their lives because they don't have the necessary resources. Stanford University. Let me start saliva, so back. When I acquired the Stanford University information, I really got excited because it solved for me some mysteries about life and motivation. Why do so many people start on a project, get marvelous results for a brief period of time, and then revert to their old humdrum way of thinking and living? Why does motivation change? Some people permanently and others only temporarily. So I was making saliva to gather in my mouth. So, why do we get roughly 200 times as many letters, phone calls, and personal statements from people who say buy books and sales change their life as we do from people who say my presentation change their life? The answer is not clear. They hear you speak and get excited. Then they encounter negative situations, problems, and people. Saliva. More. Saliva to get out of my mouth. Okay. It was See, the answer is not clear. They hear me speak and get excited. Then they encounter negative situations, problems, and people. Little by little, over a period of time, they lose their enthusiasm and their hope and square one. Wonderful news, right? You have in your hand the resources necessary to influence and apply the principle that will change and enrich your life. Really enrich your life. Yeah. Now, bro, this exercise is gonna be fun. It's going to be an interesting one. Yes. Let's continue. So, as you look over the task, you notice that I never need a service or services as I did in the preceding page. The title is plan to fulfill the service. You will in each case discover how you should use the plan and even more important, how you can. Over the top is the resource book that will enable you to keep Hope Allah and give you the information commissioner know how to follow through. Oh, this is making me hungry. Right, so this is the first step. I was instructed to read without. Okay, I was instructed to read with the pen between my teeth, and now let me read without the pen between my teeth. Then I'll be back here again tomorrow to practice. Let me give myself 30 days for now, and let's watch my progress. Okay, now reading without the pen, my mouth. So mystery solved. 95% of the people who hear, understand, and agree with a principle do not have the ability to apply it to their lives because they do not have the necessary resources. Stanford University. W's. Now, see, when I acquired the Stanford University information, I really got excited because it solved for me some mysteries about life and motivation. Why do so many people start on a project, get marvelous results for a brief period of time, and then revert to their old humdrum way of thinking and living? Yo, this is a food for thought. Damn it. My camera is hot. My phone's temperature was very high and the camera had to shut down. So let me continue from where I stopped. Yeah, so I stopped at the food for thought, right? The food for thought, which is why do so many people start on a project, get marvelous results for a brief period of time, and revert to their old humdrum way of thinking and living? Yeah, food for thought again. Like, why does motivation change some people permanently and others only temporarily? Why do we get roughly 200 times as many letters, phone calls, and personal statements from people who say my book and tapes changed their lives as we do from people who say my presentation changed their lives? The answer is now clear. They hear me speak and get excited. Then they encounter negative situations, problems, and people. Little by little, over a period of time, they lose their enthusiasm and they are back on square one. Wonderful news, right? So you have in your hand the resource necessary to implement and apply the principles that will change and enrich your life. As you read over the top, you will note that I never make a promise or promises as I did on the preceding page without giving you a plan to fulfill the promise. You will in each case discover why you should use the plan, and even more important, how you can. Over the top is the resource book that will enable you to keep hope alive and give you the inspiration, conviction, and know-how to follow through. Now I'm challenging myself to do this for 30 days straight. Right now, I want to challenge myself because I've realized one thing I've been battling for a very long time now is to stay consistent on my grind. And on my grind, my grind is my grind right now is I put out videos and content, so this is my grind for now, man. I've started since 2023 or 2 thereabouts. I've started all this work, but then I've not been able to flow like 30 days straight. Like today, you see me come on, I go off, come off. And doing that, can't see any results doing that. So I'm also using this avenue to challenge myself to show up every day, doing my articulation drill, just so I can be able to articulate better, and just so I can be able to flow better and have a very good conversation with myself. Yes, with myself. So moving forward, I'll post every day, and if I can get just one accountability partner watching this video, I'll be so much grateful. Understand? So let's go. I'm doing this no hopes in mind, no expectations, just doing it there. Let's see where it takes us to.